Hello world and welcome to another oh, cracked up a bit there, didn't I? Hello world and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. This isn't campaign mode, but while we're on the way to the moon, which is where we're going, in our fabulous new rocket toy, which is floating, drifting 100 kilometers above the curving Earth thing. Anyway, yeah. On subject, this is just another regular episode of Kerbal Space Program, and the first thing I'm going to discuss is scheduling. I am back from my little reenacting event, which was good fun. Had lots of fun. Grab, please, sir. This, in we go. Yes, in we go. Thank you. And prograde, please, sir. Thank you. When you're ready. Thank you, Macleod. Anyway, scheduling. Now, I'm usually pretty erratic with videos, but this is how it's going to work. I'm going to record campaign mode on Friday night. Oh yes, Friday nights. That's how it's going to work, which means you should expect it Sunday afternoon or Saturday afternoon. Around then, you know, if I render it in the morning, that gives me time to do other things. Good stuff. And throughout the week I will be working on just these random episodes of Kerbal Space Program. However, they won't be so random, as we have a little project to undertake. I've always wanted a moon base. I did have a wee little kind of moon base of like 2 houses and a rover, but then I decided to drive the rover through the houses, which was spectacular. But to get started, we gotta. This is 0.16, so as you saw, we've got EVAs and whatnot. And first off, we're going to the moon in this bad boy. Not quite yet, because we're still orbiting Kerbal. We are going to be making use of Macleod, just for a bit of fun. It's a good and useful. Oh, sorry. It's a good and useful mod. And this is our lander. This is our return stage up here. It drags the pod along. It's I have this thing where I always have to leave a stage behind as sort of like the lander stage. Yeah. And we of course have got our legendary crew of Bill, Jeb and Bob here. Off to go to the moon. So we're going to be working on a moon base. We're going to discover things on the moon. We're going to have a good old mooch, to use a technical term, good old mooch about. And ooh, what's that down there? That yeah, this is called the Dugong. Mooner Excursion and Return Vehicle 1 Dugong. And this is a bit of my junk falling down. Yeah, and those are the launch struts. Had a little issue launching this thing. No damage was sustained to the rocket, but the boosters exploded. Pretty nasty, huh? Oh, feels good to be recording again. Let's transfer to the moon. Let's actually be all legit and transfer to the moon, shall we? Let's go with a. Hi, I want to try and delete that number in there. Thank you. Let's go with a. Wow, that's weird. That put the. Huh. Very strange. Let's go with a 50. Oh, it's writing it backwards. So 50? No. 05? Yeah. Transfer to the moon. Because we can. I've not actually tested this one to see whether it works yet, so this is its kind of maiden voyage. I've done like a dry run of the thing flying out here and all that, but I've never taken it to the moon. Hey guy, you're going the wrong way. So, news. Kerbal Space Program, what have we got going on? Well, working on the old intra-vehicle... Sorry, I got an itchy eye. Intra-vehicle activities and stuff for 17, aren't they? And of course lots of planets. They got this long list of things, and at the end of it they've just got written more planets and moons. And the thing with the least amount of information is, of course, the most exciting. I wonder what we get. Could be anything. Kerbal Space Program forums have changed and they've gone to some derpy format that doesn't really work properly. For me anyway. Feels a bit weird. Feels sluggish. Well, don't have 30 tabs open then. No. I used to be able to do that with Elon. Grr. Anyway. So I have to change all my links in all my videos. That's going to be a fun task. Hopefully I should have already done it by now before the time I put this video up. If not, derp. Let's see how this burn's going. It's alright entrusting it to a computer, but when things go wrong you might not be paying attention. I don't even know whether this has enough fuel to get out there yet. It's burning at quite a decent rate, really. Okay, and we're back. Due to a mechanical failure, we had to relaunch. Here we are, once again, burning, getting very close to finishing our first lunar injection burn. Going for a 50-kilometer periapse of the moon. And while that's burning away, let's check that fuel. Yeah, we're doing fine. And discuss some things. Yeah, the last episode of campaign mode. That was actually quite painful to record. Because I recorded it during the week, which is basically like recording 15 to 20 minute lumps and then editing the hell out of them, which we don't seem to have a thingy, so unless you plan on... Huh. Interesting. Lower... Ah! Interesting. Interesting, that's new. That's entirely new. Brilliant. Okay. Status idle. Cool. And let's go back to prograde. There's the moon. We're just going to saddle up beside her. And we've got quite a way to go before we approach. Is that 4 hours? Yeah, that's Bob, you can check the systems. Now, yeah, it took a while to record during the week because I couldn't record in large blocks. So it was just an experiment to see whether it could be recorded during the week, and it can't. Not really. I can't invest enough time in it. So I think what the new schedule is going to be is during the week I'm going to get out 2 episodes of just regular this Kerbal Space Program, just regular stuff. Working on this, I can't get in there, that's a shame. Working on this whole moon, this moon base system and whatnot. I might even go for a Minmus landing, I don't know. I still have never landed on Minmus. But yeah. So this is that. And on the Friday night, I'm going to record campaign mode because it's Friday night. I've got plenty of time, and I'm going to get that rendered and upload it on the Saturday afternoon, which will probably be morning American time, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. So that's the new kind of schedule. And anything extra, that's a Sunday job. But essentially, we're going to have Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday videos. Now, just to try and get into a good rhythm of regular uploads, and that's partially why I've gone for actually trying to do some long-winded thing with the regular series here as well, because it gives me some overall goal. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope it goes all fine. But first, we have to land these guys and get back in. Come on. Hi. There we go. Yeah, just climb backwards into it. It's alright, mate. Yeah. So, I tell you what, we're going to actually use these commands to our fullest extent. Off, and we're going to soul switch warp. That's going to warp us until our sphere of influence switches, which should be here. That moon's coming in close. There it is. We're coming for a rendezvous. Oh yes. There you are. Lovely. And we have been captured. Not entirely, because we're on a ballistic, which will bring us back into Kerbin's influence, which is why we're going to hit the circularize button, and we're going to circularize when we get to 50. What's our fuel like on this stage? Very, very good. So we're going to warp to Periapsis. Warp. This is always a dangerous one, I find, because you kind of overshoot it sometimes, but I guess not today. Okay. Circularize at 51. Why am I getting a little bit of lag, sir? Oh, abort that and we'll just... Oh no. We're going back up, so circularize at 51, that's fine. Thank you. Hopefully we'll have enough fuel to do this. I've locked the stage, just for safety's sake. I don't really want to have to use fuel from the landing stage to circularize, you see. Looks like I'm going to have to though. Stage is unlocked. Yeah, not going to do it. Hi. Okay. Drinks the fuel a bit, doesn't she? Okay, cool. Now, that's a lot of fuel. We are in a nice orbit around the moon. Now we've got to pick a nice place to land this thing, bearing in mind that we want to see the planet. So we're going to do a few orbits here, actually, because we want to work out where the nice shadows are. Ha! You're going to end up in a nice little elliptical orbit there. Oh, I can't go any faster than that. Whee! Yeah, there's Kerbin. And where's the sun? There's the sun. And the moon is there. And there's the moon. I think this is a nice decent crater to land in. So we're gonna cut time compression now. Okay, maybe not. Now. Fine. Some delay in that response. That's fine. We're actually going to use the landing operations as well. So we're going to select target on the map. I kind of like the looks of this crater, so we're going to go with, I think, right there. Yeah, 2's okay. Land at target. Now, let's. This is kind of like a trial error, you know, because I don't usually use Macleod entirely. Just mainly use the smart ass. But we shall see whether she is possible. Let's do this efficiently. Don't know whether this engine is too strong, it's burning too much fuel. I don't know. That's a nice, good burn. Seems to know what it's doing. Interesting. My weekend was good. Reenacting event. I got caught in the middle of a battle, unfortunately, on Sunday. Yeah, so there's a little bit of confusion over when it started, and I was doing the washing up, and the next thing I know, I've got the Fallschirmjäger, Germans, charging through the camp, and brass is firing everywhere. So I hid in a tent, didn't have a gun, and yeah. Next thing I know, there's a guy stood outside the tent with a Sten gun. He didn't even know I was in there, just blatting away. Very lovely piece of kit. Oh dear, it was quite an eventful weekend in that way. I also visited a relatively secluded old pagan site. They took down all the signs because they don't want people going there anymore. But yeah, there's these old pagan stone circle sort of thing, like a miniature Stonehenge kind of thing, all hidden in the forests. And, you know, the old pagans, the modern day pagans of various things, and have left various offerings, and there's bracelets in trees and little pentagrams made of wooden sticks. Very Blair Witch in that respect. How are we doing for you? Alright. Yeah, it's very Blair Witch in that respect, but it was quite a lovely and calm place. Very nice. I took fucking hundreds of photos. Yes. And in 3 weeks' time we got the biggest final event of the year, and then it's off season, so more time for videos. The winter time. Oh dear. You actually bringing that in, or are you just spazzing? Apparently it's safe to warp. Oh, I feel kind of a bit sick. Bad curry, sir. Bad curry. Apparently it's safe to warp. I'm assuming it's just going to stop me from warping when it needs to. Yes, it does. Prepare for a braking burn. Come on, Jeb, you can do it. It seems nicely aligned. Look at that nice old rock. There we go. Kerbal, Kerbin, and the moon. Not quite sure where old Minmus is. Where are you, girl? In relation to me, you're over there, which is a fair way away, somewhere over here. Apparently it's the one that twinkles. Ah! That one. Is it? That one does look different from its friends out there, but where's that one up there? I am shit at identifying Minmus. It's gonna be fun when we go there. Yeah. Preparing for braking turn. It's been preparing for braking turn for a little while now, hasn't it? Is our staging correct? Let's check all that. Yeah. Yeah, see this stage here? This stage here lands. We've got lots of legs. Then these two engines will activate, and we decouple here, and this forward unit essentially tows the cockpit back to Earth. Kerbin. Earth? What the hell's Earth? I don't know what Earth is. There's no green people on Earth. Ha! Alright, that's still going nicely. So that's Minmus. Oh yeah. Let's get back to Dugong. Don't know why I named it Dugong. It just looks a bit weird. And weird vehicles, just call them after weird animals like platypus and dugong. Ah, manatee. Oh, the humanity. Hello? Terrible joke. Not even relevant. But that's why everyone comes here, isn't it? Jokes that aren't entirely relevant at all. Oh wait, I think they came here for the rockets. We are starting to come in pretty hot now. Just hit 9 kilometers above the surface. Not sure what the true height is. We should check with surface information, vessel information. Nice, 18 tons. What do we got here? Let's move that down there a bit. Our true altitude is it's about 600 meters difference from the actual altimeter up here. We're doing well. Doing very well. Coming in very, very close now. I'm hoping it's going to activate this legs itself, otherwise I'll have to do it. May even do it myself, preemptively. This is a nice, gentle burn. Turn that off. We're getting pretty close now. Almost see the terrain start to render properly. These legs can activate soon. What's our height? 1500. 900 meters to go, I think. Oh, we've leveled out. Yep, there goes the legs. Coming in for lunar descent. What's the systems here? Final descent. We've got tons of fuel, so let's get this down to 0.5. It's touchdown cam. Look at that come down nicely. There it is. We're on a bit of a slope, sir. The autopilot could fuck us up here. We're very top. Fuck. Ah, nuts. Don't brake. Oh. God. This is why you don't trust an autopilot. Alright. We need to get this thing up. Huh. We're running on one engine there, so... Whoop! There goes this mission. Ah, at least they're all happy now, huh? Well, do you know what that means? It's time for a fucking rescue mission. Oh yeah. We're actually gonna rescue these boys. Let's stage all this shit. Is this thing gonna stop rolling? I don't know why I got a bit of James Bond stuck in my head. Oh, shit's still exploding. Oh, fuck. This thing is not stopping moving. Hopefully it'll slow down when it gets to the other side of the plateau there. Oh god, don't get so much air. I don't want this thing to explode. Damn. I wish those little thruster ports on here worked, rather than just being an image. Well, at least we're going into this valley a bit. Come on, slow down, girl. Oh. Oh. Get and just stay upright, please, sir. 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 The breakdancing capsule. Here tonight only. Alright, anyway. Bill, get out, be a counterweight for a second there. Thank you. So, it's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Curb kind, whatever. So, we're gonna leave these guys up here on the moon. Can you grab that, sir? No. Yep. You just get back inside. Okay, Space Center. And we will rescue them next time, here on Kerbal Space Program. Thank you for viewing. Have a lovely day. This was Stimpy. Bye.